Sometimes we always feel that wherever we are is the worst place. The situation has no remedy. But there is always another side. Nothing is permanent in life. In this world, things are bound to expire. There is always a moment of things to expire. The way you see some people committed suicide is because they don't know there's another side. They felt that where they are now is the only situation. That is all. There's no other. Their life is gone. Hope is over. It doesn't matter. Let your life go down. Anything might have gone down. When your life is down, God is up for something. And that is why there is another side. There is another side. But if you don't open your spiritual antenna to know that God is up for something, you won't have hope. And that is why hope is the ingredient of every Christian. You can't tell me you are a Christian and you are telling me, oh, I've gone out of hope. I don't have hope. No. Jesus Christ, it was hope that kept him going. Any man on earth that you see on the face of the earth that has a testimony for tomorrow is the hope. And that hope is what we call faith. And when you stand in hope and in faith, it will not be long. You will see your productivity coming in your hand. And that is called testimony. You begin to see your testimony. What incubate, what cook that your testimony is your hope. It's your hope for a better tomorrow. It's your hope that everything will change. It's your hope of speaking. If you don't have hope, you can't speak. It's the hope that keeps you alive. You know, a person that is dead, physically dead, that is laid in the mortuary, is because that person has lost life. It's like a Christian that have gone out of hope is spiritually dead. So hope is what keeps every Christian alive. Even though you are broke, even though you don't have a job, even though you don't have anything to eat, take it like what? Like a prayer. Take it like a fasting. The moment you don't even have anything, turn it to become your prayer life. Turn it to become your turning point in life. It will not be long. You begin to see it becoming part of you. Many of us, or many of the great people you see today who have become prayer machine, they turn their situation to become a prayer life. And that is where their prayer originated from. And one thing the enemy can do, they have gone down a lie. They have been to the base. They have lacked nothing. But it came to the point where their lack became the lack of nothing. That's why Paul said, I know how to be a base, I know how to be above, I know how to be a base. But in all things, he said, I can. In all things. So if you have never been above and you never be a base, you won't understand when testimony is coming your way. You won't understand when you begin to enjoy the fullness of God. You will have a reference. Anything you are going to is your reference point for tomorrow. That is where you can be able to encourage people. And that is why we must have hope. That's why we must stand in hope. Let everybody move out of you, but don't let Christ move out of you. Let everyone despise you, but don't let God despise you. If everyone has gone out of you and you still remain in the boat of God, it will not be long. You will be written in the word of God. You will soon be written. When Peter said, is that you? Bid it, let me come. Nobody has ever tried that. But that moment became a turning point in the life of Peter. That moment, that was Peter that was always afraid. But that moment become a turning point. Are you ready to turn your fear to become just stepping stone where you can launch what God has actually done for you? It's a moment where you have to. Don't let hope go out of you. Hope is a blood. Have you ever seen anybody living without a blood? It's the same with a Christian that don't have hope. If you don't have faith, you are like a person that don't have a blood. What do you do if there is no blood? They have to infuse a blood into your life. So what am I talking to you this night? If you have gone out of faith, if you have gone out of hope, I want you to infuse faith into your system today. Faith is the blood for every believer. Faith is that hope that you need that can turn your obstacle to your testimony. Hope is that blood that you need that is watering the things that you have put on the ground. Like a farmer that goes down and sow on the ground, and he waited and he saw the plant that he planted died. Can you imagine that everybody actually have hope? The farmer might not be a Christian, but he knew even though this die, it will grow again, it will germinate. That is where our hope is. Let our hope, even though anything die, stand on the hope, it will still grow up again. You remember Samson? Oh my God. They thought Samson has lost everything. Indeed, he lost everything. But how big do they know that he started growing his hair again? If you can grow your hope again, if you can grow it again, if you can let your hope stand on the word of God, not on men. I'm not saying that you have hope because you have one brother or because you have one uncle, because you have something odd somewhere. No, I'm saying let your hope stand on the power of God. When you stand on the power of God, your hair will start growing. You will soon start taking off. Samson said, now I know. He said, let me do it again. Then you can launch in again. And it will not be long. You will catch those fishes like Peter. God bless you, my brothers and sisters. Launch again. If anything go out of you, but don't let hope go out of you. If money fail, this is commodity. If friends leaves you, that is not a problem. Even though they have to drive you away from, if you are homeless, that is not a problem. But keep hope alive. When hope is there, everything will turn around. And that is where your testimony lies. God bless you.